Okay.
Okay, recording.
We're getting there. Stream manager.
To my stream. We're gonna hear a little bit of Toaster in
Raid
the background.
channel.
I guess he's sorting out rating me. Let's see how this goes.
Uh-oh. Didn't bring up your thing. Hold on. I'm spelling it wrong. Search live channels to raid. Are you live right now? P-A-W-K-K-I-E. That's what I spelled. P-A-W-K-K... Oh, there it is.
Oh! That's a good sound.
Oh yeah, we're in.
Let me mute my own stream here. You for tonight? Not exactly.
Alright, yeah. We are good to go here, I think.
Sick. Professional streamers. All of us. Oh man, it is funny how much of this community is like slowly learning how to do the Twitch buttons as we go. Alright, I'm gonna turn down Toaster's thing. I got no idea how 80% of Twitch works. I think you might need to push an additional button. Like, once you do the countdown for 10 seconds or whatever it is, it takes another... Like, then you have to click it again. But you know what? We're all figuring this shit out together. Like,
No idea how this works.
Michael had to teach me how the rating button worked like a month ago. It's the same idea. We're trying to get shit sorted. But you know what? We're Nuzlockers, not Twitch streamers, so we're getting there eventually. Pocky, when are we doing a soul link together? Oh man, I have to Google what a soul link even is. I'm considering trying to convince my wife to do a partner Nuzlocke. We'll see how it goes though. Oh yeah, I see the bar, the little raid bar on Toaster's stream. That's a soul link. Oh, it is a partner Nuzlocke. Okay, cool. Two-player Nuzlocke essentially. Sweet. Okay, let me pull up this. We don't actually need the code, the VS code. Let's just double checking the same shit from Kyogre yesterday. I'm gonna start doing fight preps. Is a little late for me. That's not the person to talk to. Hey, there we go. You got the raid button started. Look at that. We are professional streamers. Hell yeah. And the perk with raiding that I didn't realize until earlier today is I have like mid-rolls disabled completely because I don't want to get interrupted, and if you shuffle the same group of people back and forth with raids, they never get pre-rolls. I guess that's like the reason for doing so, which is kind of sick. But nice, we got there. That's another one who's just, you know, we're all slowly learning together. Alright, so like I said, I don't have a ton of time today. The plan is to do exactly Drake, and that's it. Wednesdays, Thursdays are my raid days, so there's only a little bit of time, and we're trying to shuffle the bedtime a little bit earlier, so that my wife's work schedule is a little bit smoother for the next couple months. So this will be one quick fight, and not too much else. The cutscenes afterwards, hopefully. And then I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have tomorrow to try to cook Juan. We'll see. What is currently in my party? We gotta put this shaman in a box. He's cute, though. Don't call it partner Nuzlocke when you do it with Brolic, though. Oh no. Is there a history? I think that idea sounds very fun. I gotta take a break from doing actual gameplay to do a pile of AI bug fixes and get them PR'd to... By which I mean I need to help Iriv get all of the bug fixes that I've been doing upstream for things that have been reported into Imperium ahead of 1.3. There's quite a backlog because I've been doing this playthrough, and Iriv has been not pressured me at all or asked me literally once to help out with it, but I do have a bit of a to-do list that I need to get to. So there's going to be a pause for a bit post my playthrough, whether I win or lose, while I go get all that sorted, because I am one of the bottlenecks for 1.3, I think, at this stage. But afterwards, I'd be super open to it. I'm open to trying and nuzlocking other stuff in future, although I do want a break from having to do so much calcing, I think. These are all the correct mons. These are all the correct mons. Great. I'm abusive boss. I'm not even paid. Who'd have thought? Abusive boss, no pay. Irv's wonderful to work with. Okay. What do we gotta do? We gotta get everybody to level 82. That's a good start. Except for Auroras. So, I was talking on stream a little bit yesterday about this Drake line while we were on our way to get the Shaman. And I had talked about this plan where Modest Simisear can one-shot Magirna and can also one-shot Duraludon. And then you pivot your other slot. So we bait a slow kill off of Mence into an Auroras, where the other slot is Simisear. This baits Dragclaw into Love Disc. Simisear kills Magirna. Simisear kills Archaludon the same turn that Love Disc kills Salamence. And the problem with this line is that I end up getting Gouging Fire Rayquaza in back-to-back, and something has to tank Tantrum plus Dragon Ascent or Earth Power. And I couldn't find a good mon that could deal with this, except for Air Balloon Excadrill, and Air Balloon Excadrill can't kill Gouging Fire on the Crackback. So then the plan was like, okay, maybe I could sack Corsola or something. And then Michael DM'd me with an idea, where we basically take a hybrid approach of my fast Simisear outspeeding Mence, baiting with Auroras lead, and his idea that he did in his playthrough with how he was baiting Gouging Fire Stomping Tantrum, and tweak it so that we aren't accidentally in the middle of a coin toss. So, huge credit to Michael for helping with this brainstorm. This approach is going to end up being a blend of how Michael did it and how my Simisear opening was initially going to go. The second half of the fight is basically all Michael, though. Yeah, it's a Soul Link. I mean, that'd be pretty sick. Yeah, big shoutouts to Michael. It's kind of funny that all of, like, this double and the Archie double is the easiest. Then probably Maxi, then probably this, but all three of these doubles are, like, fast and aggressive, and I think somewhat reliably solved. It's kind of interesting. Okay, so this Auroras needs to be pre-damaged to bait a Dragon Claw, so I'm going to get the rest of the team sorted first. I think Electrode has my Specs, and I think Jolteon has my Life Orb, if I remember correctly. Life Orb is going to nothing? Toss that shit on Noivern, I guess? Actually, do you know what? Just in case baiting is... No, Noivern needs a Citrus Berry. Tinkas doesn't matter. Decidueye doesn't matter, I'll probably give it a Citrus. Love Disc needs the Scarf. So I guess I didn't need to take the Life Orb off of it, that's okay. This does have Choice Specs, this has my Scarf. Noivern is on a Citrus Berry. I think it's like stupidly improbable to actually get very far without a randomizer. Really? I think I may be missing some context for what limitations are in a Soul Link. Do you have to each get like unique mons? All I was thinking, like, by partner Nuzlocke, I just meant, like, you just independent Nuzlocks, and then each of the mons you'd get would be, like, tied. So, like, each of your 105s was, if one of them died, the other one would die. That's what I assumed that meant. Are there additional stuff? Oh, okay, cool. It seems like a sweet way to play the game with some friends, though. Especially a little bit more of a chill game. So you could, like, shout at one another as you killed each other's mons by accident. That's kind of funny. Spec, scarf, berry, balloon. Sure. Usually a type clause. Oh, I see. Soul Link means we don't share same mons, and if we use our route 110 for a fight, the other has to use 110 for the fight. Oh, I see. I see. That's probably like extra degrees of complexity that I wouldn't bother with for a playthrough with my wife, who's played like half of a Pokemon game ever. But yeah, I can see that being like a cool challenge run for sure. This is Timid Specs with Flamethrower. That's done. Love Disc needs Moonblast, and I don't even think we're going to bother changing anything else. Actually, let's make sure it doesn't know any illegal moves. Agility is definitely illegal. Everything else is okay. She's a Golisopod expert? She is a Golisopod expert, that's true. Might have to nerf Bryn by not giving her access to the Golisopod.
Wait, I'm nerfed?
I was suggesting if we ever did a partnered Nuzlocke that I was like, you know, we wouldn't want any extra additional stuff, and then she's a Golisopod expert. What do you mean? All Bryn heard me say was she's nerfed. I don't know if you could hear her complaints. Wait, why am I nerfed? In the background. Decidueye needs to be impish. Oh shit, I should also link my stream in the channel. Crap. I imagine most people who were there were watching Toasters, but Quick Drake. We'll check it there anyway. Then Toaster, if you want to resume afterwards, let me know. You can just fire up streaming again and I will just raid everybody back. What am I looking for? Dapper, he needs to be impish. That'd be kind of fun too. Oh man, I gotta like stream link on Aqua server. I don't even know how many people would be interested, to be honest, in a stream link on the Aqua server. When I'm doing code stuff, I'll chuck it up there. I think they'd be more interested in that. Once this playthrough is done, I gotta do all the EI bug fixing, and maybe they'll find that more interesting. Thank you for the help out, Michael. I don't have the mental brain, or the brain bandwidth to be juggling this while trying to also prove the team. I can look at it afterwards if there's still a question, though. Let me just get this sorted first so I don't accidentally die. Shoots at least 10 people off the top of my head. Well, I'll definitely put the E4 link there. And if people would like to watch other shit, then they're more than welcome to. We had some of the Team Aqua people in here for a little bit, but... Is it yard work tonight? Nice. Alright, you're in the Great White North where all of time is a little bit weird. Time moves differently there. Scarf, modest. Man, walking in with Swift Sim, Love Disc would have been... one way, certainly a way to self-destruct the run, huh? Oh, V-Stripes is streaming. Oh, he's not even doing Encounter Simulator anymore, so once I'm done I can shunt everybody over to him, perhaps. And I do need U-turn on Decidueye. Oh, also, my Mawile emotes are in. So I think, unless I have fucked up, there should be some Mawile emotes now. The ones that I previewed the other day, the artist, thank you, sweetie, the artist sent me the finished products. I think they're super cute. Aren't they cute? Ah, oh, I was very, very pleased. Money well spent. Right? I love them so much. They're great. I initially was only commissioning one, and I just, like, I wanted a really excited looking Mawile. And they sent me the happy one first, and I was like, oh man, I was envisioning like screaming at your television all while, but this is so cute. Like I'd kind of like to commission you for both if that's okay. And they were just like, yeah, sure, I can even do it on the same timeline. I have both sketches done. It was just awesome, super easy to work with. So if anybody wants cute Pokemon emotes and you don't already have an artist, let me know. If you like the style of these, this was done in like 3 days. And then Tink, I think, needs Own Tempo because it's potentially going to eat an Intimidate. I think Own Tempo stops Intimidate. Is that correct? Ah, it doesn't matter because this is not going to need Mold Breaker. We'll need a sad Mawile at some point. We absolutely will, but each of these Mawiles is like 20 CAD, and I'm about to be unemployed, so we don't have a sad Mawile because we're gonna win. That's the justification here. Pre-damage this. Choice specs, Timid, Sage Power, Flamethrower. Moonblast. No illegal moves. Choice Scarf, Modest. Impish, Citrus, Tinted Lens, U-Turn. Boy. Nah. I actively am encouraging people to spend their money elsewhere. U-Turn is the only thing we need on Noivern. Everything else is fine. Infiltrator, Citrus. Noivern needs to be Timid. And then Tink is fine as it is. Okay. Let's go pre-damage and Aurorus. I guess we'll do one more check and then we'll go pre-damage the Aurorus. Okay, last team check before we go for HP. We don't need an item. This is just an HP threshold that matters. Flamethrower, Sage Power, Timid Specs. Scarf, Modest, Soul Heart, Moonblast. U-Turn, Tinted Lens, Impish, Citrus. Citrus probably not necessary. Impish is necessary for some crit rolls. Noivern, Timid, Citrus, then this one is for crit rolls. U-Turn, and then Tink has Fake Out, and it doesn't need anything else. Okay. So that's good to go. Yeah, we do have to go pre-damage this Aurorus, though. Move my notes a little bit. There we go. I always thought it was funny when I was a kid that these swimmers can fight you when you're like in apocalyptic weather conditions and shit, and they just don't care. Crunch, I'm sorry, this is not this is gonna be a love disc drink. We are at least iterating on the formula, which is it's kind of funny to me that the love disc Drake line I feel like it gets a little bit cleaner, a little bit tweaked every iteration, but we are still doing that because I wanted to get this fight done today. Has channel points? Yeah, I don't exactly know what happened, but some things, and now we have channel points. And we got some Mawile emotes, which are kind of sick. I think they're very cute. You do not have to pay me money to use them. I would never do that to you. What is Zoroark now? I need to make sure my homie doesn't die here. But he does need to take... I think it's 187. He has to go beneath 187. Imprison, Nasty Plot. Oh, Nasty. This guy doesn't know a damaging move. Oh, Punishment. This is a physical attack, and he has Nasty Plot, which is a special attack. Great. Aurorus. Level 80. Calm. So what we need to do is show this Dragon Claw kill, because it'll click Dragon Claw instead of Hydro Pump. So yeah, we have to be beneath 187. Oh man. Find another one. Is that enough balls to swim in the middle of the ocean? They probably don't care too much. Yeah, that's true. Deathless Bet? Nah, see, we gotta save the channel points. Ah, man, this is maybe dangerous. I should just go flame orb myself and go to one of the starting towns. I gotta encourage saving the Miklay berries for when we get to the E4, so people can gamble on Mawile kills. That's part of why I spent all the time doing the paperwork over the weekend to get this stuff set up. So that everybody would have a chance to accumulate enough wealth that they could gamble. Because we're all Nuzlockers, right? We're all in this for the gambling above all else. Is that not how you say Miklay berry? Do you call it a Mickleberry? I call them Michael berries. Michael Hawk 3000 berries. That's awesome. I still hasn't seen the a stream with them, so there is a reward to try to sneak a Miklay berry into 1.3. Don't tell him. It'll ruin the surprise. I'm betting 30 kills for the Mawile. I believe there are 30 kills of... No, how many kills are available? There's 5 trainers with 6 mons. 5 times 6. This is 30, right? Oh man, exactsies. I don't know that we can quite do that, but there are worlds that we can beat the 19. Or the 18. There are certainly worlds we can get 19. There are also worlds we don't. I'm on 2k points. Oh man, we're gonna have irresponsible amounts of points after the gambling. That's terrific. They're really not even there to be spent on anything. They're more just to support gambling. We supporting gambling? Heck yeah. So like I've said before, I don't gamble with anything really IRL. I'm super fiscally I hate spending money on basically anything. I sometimes struggle to even buy shit for myself. I don't like to take risks with my career or my education or anything. So in video games, I love to gamble. It's such a good time. I think I've talked on this stream before about the casino in Dragon Quest V. I probably spent 15, maybe 25 hours as a kid just in that casino betting on monster fights. If you haven't played Dragon Quest V and you like JRPGs and Pokemon, go play Dragon Quest V, secondly, but that's got an amazing, amazing casino in it. I love, yeah, see, cool, because this is important. I promise you the Elite Four is going to have some amount of gambling in it. Because it has to give Mawile the chance to get as many kills as I need it to get. You got steps to try to mitigate stuff, but we're not trying to get Mawile a consistent 15 kills, I'll put it that way. We're either going to high roll and get like a ton of kills, or we're going to low roll and we're going to get like 6. The worlds that are like in the middle, where Mawile gets, you know, an average amount of kills, are kind of few and far between. They exist, but we're not necessarily shooting for them. Okay, 176. That should be fine. 57. Yeah, just Bates Dragonclaw. And I'm out of full heals. That's fine, we got raspberries, right? Running has paper Mawile emotes. If you were in Toaster's stream earlier, we learned today that if you raid, you skip pre-rolls. So just shuffling the same pile of viewers back and forth is the way to go. You're deafening parts. Yeah, that's certainly a way to do it, isn't it? All right, let's go do this this Love Disc Drake. I think both of these Mawile emotes are going to end up available on the the Imperium server. I'm just gonna wait on it until we get to the E4 to help build hype, because you know it's all about the entertainment. The whole thing is a performance, so we gotta build the hype. And Ira, you gotta build your Miklay berry so you got shit to gamble on the E4 stream. Remember, someone to read after your stream. Sour99 is a new runner coming from Run and Bun after an hour of watching. I'm pretty sure they'll be on the sheet in no time if they want to. Oh, sweet! Gambling. You could do channel point predictions. So, like, I'm gonna do for the E4 stream just a prediction for how many kills people think Mawile's gonna get, and they can stake their channel points on it. Because winning is the side goal. The primary goal is we gotta get Mawile kills. 300 Miklay berries. Not even one in Imperium, but 300 here. That's not even bad. Did you get your Sky Filler encounter? Yes, it's Shaman. We did successfully. Bryn did the math. It was a 69% total. I had like an 87% for things to go fine, 50 Shaman, then a bunch of dupes and things like that. So we were actually super likely to get the Shaman, but I did hit it. Okay. Last team scroll. This is just a dude. Mist isn't banned, surely. Let me make sure Mist isn't banned. If Mist is banned, I swear to goodness. Okay, I actually thought it would be for a second there, but no, we're fine. We're fine. I think I checked all of these, but because we're about to do it again. Timid, Specs, Modest, Scarf, Soul Heart, Moonblast, U-Turn, Tinted Lens, Citrus, Impish. Right? 69% can never go wrong. Mist being brought to the Drake fight. Citrus, Timid, U-Turn, and Tink just has Fake Out and is a Tinkaton. Okay. We save, we upload, we go kill Drake, and then I gotta go do my half of taking out the garbages. Then we gotta get to bed. Am I tripping, or is he bringing the Fire Monkey to Drake? The Fire Monkey is coming to Drake. Fire Monkey just like sits in the box for 6, 7, maybe 8 fights at a time, and then just does a specific thing that nothing else in my box can every time. The mon is really fun. Load. Fire Monkey hasn't come to a fight in a bit, so I think I probably can't shit talk this mon anymore. At least in hacks. It's really good. Auroras, Simisear. What else is in my party? Love Disc. There's a Tinkaton. There's a Noivern, and there is a Decidueye. And this guy's level 80. So Magearna should be on the left. Like my left looking at him, I think. Yeah, because this will go in slot 1, this will go in this slot 2. Perfect. Alright, let's get this done. Okay. As soon as you get to this point that you have no return, it's like hard to take that last step a little bit, you know? The ultimate dragon type, the master of the skies. Should do. I have to send this to someone. Hold on a moment. There might be some... I'm the only one who can win a Startigrad on Kyogre. But capture you here, the chaos will never be stopped. Master Ball go. Oh, Irv, now this is the first one in a bit that you've caught. The fact that both Archie and Maxie send out Kyogre Groudon in Master Balls is a detail I noticed and I love. I thought it was really sweet. Awesome attention to detail. Okay, let's fight. from the shadows, hoping their stupidity would unleash this chaos. I thought this was a solid classic JRPG monologue. And I like this pivot to music here too. I thought that was really tasteful. Ultimately conclude, what we need most is pure chaos. You guys ever see the trailers for that Final Fantasy game that is all about screaming chaos and things? Not just any trainer. No, I can read the code. Okay. Unleash chaos in the world. Fall victim to the suffocating order of this world. And we're gonna stick it to him with a fucking love disc, like so many have before us. Got out of your tusk. Alright, let me bring up the notes. Again, I want to give a pile of credit to Michael for this. He saw the opener that we were discussing on stream the other day and was like, hang on, this looks something like the line that I did. I'd have some suggestions for you, and I think both of us are really happy with the result that we ended up cooking. So Auroras is pre-damaged to always bait fast kill from Dragonclaw from Metz, which it'll prioritize over killing Simisear with Hydro Pump. So this is how we get the Love Disc in this line, by baiting slow kill. Simisear just kills Magirna with Flamethrower. Simisear actually can kill the Archaludon that's about to come out. We're not going to. This was the piece to avoid the initial problem with the initial line where I do kill this again is the oh, thank you for the prime. Very much appreciated. Enjoy your happy down sweet. This was we needed to juke baiting Tantrum and one of random Dragonair sent Earth Power, because the only thing that can tank all of that in my box was an Air Balloon Excadrill, and Air Balloon Excadrill fell short of KOing the Gouging Fire over here. So we had to slightly juke the line. Thank you for the much appreciated. We'll put funding towards reimbursing the emotes, I suppose. Please. Right. Okay. So we're moonblasting our Mets. Shouldn't be a surprise. We already get to one-shot it at +1. Simisear is baiting. Can I check here? Simisear is going to be baiting Stomping Tantrum from Gouging Fire. We're going to take this into Decidueye. So the problem with immuning this, which something like an Air Balloon Extra would do, is that you double its power for the following turn, so the Gouging Fire starts to see slow kill on Love Disc, which gets really dangerous. Ryle's lost a run because he lost this 50-50. Michael did not lose this 50-50, and his went just fine. Decidueye here is going to be able to eat it, and thus we don't have to roll the 50-50. The Excadrill that I was initially planning with doesn't eat it, but then tries to outspeed in one shot. Ideally, it's not from Love Disc, but again, that line ended up being way riskier than this one. Impish Decidueye can tank Stomping Tantrum crit and always bait Flare Blitz afterwards. Any other nature, any plus defense nature Decidueye works fine there. But we have to bait Flare Blitz from this Gouging Fire. So if we take a look-see here. Crit Stomping Tantrum never does enough to put me in Dragonclaw range, which is super, super crucial. We're gonna kill the Archaludon. This also, the Decidueye having Tinted Lens, it's not super relevant here, but it's worth mentioning. Our +2 Love Disc doesn't quite kill the Archaludon all the time, but Tinted Lens Decidueye gets in for a chunk with U-turn, so this is always safe. We're gonna double attack into the Archaludon, baiting a Flare Blitz and going into Noivern. We do get the kill, it's fine, it doesn't really matter. And Noivern has a Citrus Berry, so on the off chance it tanks a crit Flare Blitz on switch in here, it still doesn't bait E-Speed from base Rayquaza. Because we need it to stay in to break the Sash. So Noivern's going to be baiting kill from Gouging Fire here again. This time it's going to be Dragon Claw. And Timid Noivern outspeeds Rayquaza and breaks its Sash. So I'd love this gets the kill. Or I guess Noivern will get the kill from my KO tracking sheet. I am starting to work through my way through my KO tracking sheet. It's just going to take a bit because I'm starting from the beginning. People get more channel points by subscribing? Do they? Look at that! Even more points to gamble. Drake's Fervent Wish getting moonblasted by a heart-shaped fish. Rayquaza goes down, and like I said, we're baiting Dragon Claw. This is why Tink is on the team. We just need to stall for one more turn while Love This cleans up. $1.2x, not bad. It's not a gamble if it's a sure thing. Well, I'm not even sure how many kills Mawile's gonna get. It's so dependent on Hazmat odds rolls and team rolls. It'd be a gamble even for me. It is. This is the best placed Love Disc I've ever seen in any game ever. This is literally, I think, maybe the greatest Love Disc moment that exists in all of ROM hacking, perhaps. So like I said, we're just gonna stall for one more turn. +5 Love Disc will always kill Gouging Fire from this range. I think it can always kill it from full at +5, but I'm not certain. We can check the calc for curiosity's sake. Yep. Oh, that's an Archaludon. Wrong mod. Yep. So even if we hadn't ever gotten the U-turn damage off, we didn't even need the Flare Blitz recoil, but... Excuse me. Someone hasn't seen Rampart. There's not more busted Love Disc than this? That's really cool. I love that such a gimmicky mod like this has such a cool application in Drake. And I love that we've seen, like, Brawlic did an interpretation of this, Michael did an interpretation of this, Riles did an interpretation of this, I've now got an interpretation, like, it's cool. What's this smash? Doesn't even have hands and yet he brooms! Oh man, Love Disc Evolution would slap. I'm still kind of floored that a Lomomola is not a Love Disc Evolution. Maybe they were just afraid of a Violite Love Disc. It's a staple E4 mon in Renplat. Oh man, that's so sick. Yeah, it's cool that not just is like Drake solved, but it's solved sort of like on a conceptual level. So you can just like plug and play like which pieces does your box have? Can you like do you do this version? Do you do Michael's version with the different speed tiers on the opener? Do you do Brawlic's version? Like, it's just cool to me how many different routes there are with this Love Disc. Delphox Drake, wow. Crunch almost convinced me into trying to make a more unique line for Drake, but I'm going to be totally honest with you. I'm panicking about how many people are just showing up from the shadows to do E4 runs, and I don't want my uniques to get taken. So I'm just trying to rush, like, Blitz to start my my E4 run. Oh man, are we ready for it? Are we ready for the cutscene? Ready for the music? We love the music here. Oh, music's so good. Very Cynthia coded. You best believe we're going to be cranking the music for Cynthia. The Smarties. That's fantastic. If my wife and I can't agree on where we want to go out for dinner, it's sushi. If we can't agree on what to have for dinner, it's usually a pre-made meat pie because they're really easy. Sometimes it's some frozen wontons. You made it back safely. I'm so relieved. What happened when you made it to the top of Sky Pillar? A small heart-shaped fish saved the planet? With the power of friendship. And I guess also death. Oh, that's all this guys I do go back quite some time with Drake. Oh yeah, we hit hero status. I like how he just shows up and yells once and everything's sorted. It's really funny. How did Groudon get out of here even? They both flew off. Hang on. They flew off? Replace Drake in the Elite Four right now. Oh man, I am so hyped for the Cynthia fight. Hero fuck emote. Probably. I think we're cooling it on the like I said on the emote commissions. I wanted 2 and I ended up getting 3, which I'm thrilled about. But the one of them has been sitting in Twitch's approval process. I don't know how long pending things tend to take. But let me pull it up. Hang on. This guy. We have a Switch roast emote also. This is the last one. Maybe it gets. I think it's been there since Monday or so. So like maybe Twitch emotes take 6 months to get approved. Maybe they take a ton of other stuff. Are you cutting stream? I am gonna be cutting stream as soon as I'm done this dialogue. Yeah, I gotta get to bed. My eyes didn't deceive me. Hey, there's Waterfall. Maxi has nothing on Archie's stream. Yeah, I completely agree with that statement. Start mine, thank you for stream. Oh yeah, no worries. I can pop you a raid when we're done if you want. Is Toaster's stream still on? It is. I don't think he's actually doing anything though. Because you were gonna go do yard work, right, Toaster? So if Pedro goes live, I can raid him either. I can raid him instead. Just shuffle everybody off to the next Nuzlocke to watch. Oh right, no, Ira was gonna show us somebody new, wasn't he? Let me go find this person. Ira and Guitar are already over there, so that's where we'll be shunting people, I think. Sour, yeah, okay, cool. Wasn't I referring to Pedro? No, he was referring to Sour999. I'm gonna just head up to the Pokemon Center there. I think Love Disc has probably earned being the logout mon here. Did you get your Shaman? Are you going to try to get it now? I got my Shaman last stream. Isn't he cute? He's just the cutest. So we do have the Shaman, yes, thank goodness. Alright, I'm gonna go right out into this new person. Probably say quick hi, and then I'm gonna head to bed. So thank you all for attending stream. I'll try to cook one. Again, I'm not really around very much tomorrow. There might be a 1 fight tomorrow, might be 0 fights tomorrow. But we'll see. Thank you all for popping by. And stick around for 20 seconds or so while I get this raid sorted out if you'd like to go watch Sour. Or you can just go watch Sour. I think that's fine too. Hey, channel.
Just take a few. So I can core fish into Dwebble. And
There we go. That should be set up. And I will catch you guys tomorrow or Friday.
I guess I risk triple max roll.